attempting to get a good night's rest before heading to that mountain and turning in your feathers before suddenly being attacked by an unforeseen extraplanar threat bent on your personal destruction. The night ended way more harrowing than you expected, with both Volthonir and Minerva briefly dying before being brought back, thanks to the efforts of Baldric's ancestors and Voltonir's own connection to the divine. As you find yourselves waking in the morning, it smells like Amatar is making some breakfast, and Ingdani is standing in the door watching you all to see who wakes up first. What would you all like to do?
Do I smell food?
You do smell food.
I'm up. No, I'm not.
Bink is groggy.
Adun is energized from a good fight. Gets up and is immediately in there in the kitchen ready to help and cook and eat.
Yeah.
It's a complex spread. It seems that Amatar found some eggs, but it's mostly like local vegetables and fruits he's foraged and some grains that he had left over.
Did we get some dinosaur eggs?
Bird eggs of some sort.
Make some dinosaur mayonnaise.
We gotta make sure the dinosaurs know not to fuck with us. We'll eat your goddamn children.
Oh, I have.
What's the individual vibe for you all waking up the next morning? We'll start with Aduna, since Aduna says she's energized.
I mean, yeah, what more are you looking for than that?
No, I'm just asking. Just going down the road, going down the team.
Just energized. Ready to...
Baldric, how are you doing this morning? What's the vibe for him?
The vibe is awake and alert, but you could tell that he's like kind of not used to staying up that late anymore. Wave after wave just kept coming. He's like, "God damn y'all, it's 3 a.m."
Mood.
I guess all the waves came in like it was like you finished that fight in like under an hour because there were gaps between them.
Yeah,
that's true.
10 to 15 minutes.
Every time we're like, oh, can we sit down and go back to sleep? Oh, god damn it. Oh, there's more.
Son of a bitch.
That's actually,
Voltonir?
that was my out of character reaction every time.
Voltonir, what's the vibe for him?
He's going to get up and get moving and get some food in him. He's not super happy about. He knows that we need to get one more feather in order to qualify. And was he present when you all came across the disrespectful team, the bad.
He's aware of it. I'm being very vague about the non-participation of player characters on purpose.
Okay. So, having heard probably earlier yesterday about these underhanded team, it's kind of on his mind that he wants to make sure that nothing gets in their way, nothing gets in our way to qualify and maybe hopefully beat the shit out of them. So he's got an intense look of determination as he eats his eggs and his food. And you can definitely bet that he's going to give a speech once breakfast is done.
Bink, what's the vibe for you?
Bink is slow to get up. When he sits up, anybody who's still in the barracks like sees him, like blink, look around, blink again, looking at the beds, and then like cranes his head to look across the courtyard towards the kitchen to see if he sees the rest of his party or if they've been kidnapped.
Oh, they're all in there.
So after that, he lets out a sigh and then goes to join them.
Kidnapping us. I will not go quietly into the night.
So my roommate was watching that new show on HBO called Station 11, and that speech gets used in that show in a very hilarious way.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about you as soon as this very particular character delivered it as their audition to join their troupe, and I was like, "This is some shit Biggles would be doing."
Oh, Sarge, I have a mechanical question.
Sure, what's up?
Does Fantasy Grounds automatically roll for charges on magical items when you long rest?
It can, because me and Unique's Kit and Caboodle is supposed to be able to do that, but I honestly have no idea how to get it to work.
Okay. I need to roll a d6 plus 1.
Go for it.
For the wand of magic missiles.
You have a wand of magic missiles?
No, lightning bolts.
Oh, okay. Worse. That's fine.
Okay, it has all of its charges. That's all I needed.
All right, that's fine.
Sorry to derail.
No, that's cool. As you all sit down and begin to eat, Ingdani speaks a bit. You all acquitted yourselves well yesterday. And I'm glad you survived the night. I worry that other teams might not have. You should be careful today. Anyone who doesn't have... Go ahead.
Do you think other teams also got attacked?
It's possible. We don't know the source of that attack, and it is unlike anything that I'm aware of on Beaumoor as part of our preparations. You should be cautious today. Any teams that are still active will be desperate. And while your team is very good at taking a punch, you might want to find ways to avoid taking them so consistently as you make your way through this tournament. Some of the teams you will face are as potent as you all.
Adira looks up with a bruised face.
Volthnir, kind of like he has like he like beats his chest a little bit, like he has like a cough or something from the from having his chest caved in early yesterday.
Oh.
Like, yeah, he is well aware that he is the second most fragile person in this party right now. Well, third most.
I was gonna say, how did Bink get ahead?
Third, like second of those.
You see Bink's eating his eggs calmly, and then he just stops as he's putting the food in his mouth and just looks over at Volthnir. And then
Bink
he looks.
starts choking.
Make a con save, Jesse.
I'm good at those, but he definitely starts.
Baldric performs the Heimlich maneuver.
Make a strength medicine check.
Oh, you're fucked.
I'm about to have my chest caved in.
He gets it in one shot. He's like, hold on, buddy, I got you. One push. You're back.
Bink motions to Amatar, says, "No, not your food. It was me. You're good. The food was great."
He nervously looks towards Aduna. He's still terrified of her.
I place my hand on my greatsword's hilt.
I'm imagining Baldric being like, Oh shit! I can't do the normal Heimlich maneuver that I do to other Goliaths. Here, like how you're supposed to do Heimlich on a toddler.
Yeah, you have the kneel behind them.
Smack the back. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta kneel. Oh my goodness.
Ingdani watches this odd exchange. She goes, and then continues. Remember to fight enemies on your terms, not theirs.
Discretion is the better part of valor. And nods in agreement.
There are very few rules in this tournament about how you're allowed to fight. So keep that in mind as you move through the rest of this. The enemy does not have the sense of propriety that your team seems to have.
Their loss. I'm sure sooner or later something will judge them.
I think Volnir looks he says he looks to Ingdani and thinks we could possibly leverage that to our advantage. How many teams did we leave on good terms with?
3.
That are still in the fight.
We don't know if they're here, but 3. The sisters, Tino's toughest, and the party that probably was eliminated after we gave them a feather.
What about the ones that gave us a sword?
Ooh. Do you think that they still made it?
There's always a possibility.
It's a 50-50 hand motion, like.
I don't think the hundreds made it.
Good, fuck them.
Volnir, the knight, and the diplomat, is like Volnir, the knight and diplomat is definitely like
what
we might be able to. If we meet on good terms, we may be able to strike deals with some of the teams that we're on good terms with, and perhaps our reputation has spread a little bit.
Aduna raises an eyebrow. Strike deals? We're supposed to strike iron.
It'd be easier to strike iron if we're not constantly at the anvil.
I suppose.
Would you like to be would you like to be fighting teams for every single hour of the day today until the end of the day?
Do you actually want my answer?
The look of unbridled joy that passed across her face was deeply off-putting for you.
Baldur just points up and says, "That's bait."
But no, if we can leave on good terms with some that might not challenge us immediately as soon as we finish our fight, that might be to our advantage.
We do have,
rest is still necessary.
We do have a Jade Phoenix and a Jade Owl, both tokens to refuse a contest.
Wait, we have 2 different tokens?
Yeah,
that
we have
let us do that?
Yeah, the Jade Idol. We have 2 different idols. We have the Rising Phoenix Jade Idol, and then we have an Owl one. I believe.
Okay. Those could be useful.
So we can be a little bit more scrutinous in the battles we decide to take.
Agreed.
Well, when you're ready for the day, we may proceed.
When Volnir is ready, he puts his hands on the table, stands up, and takes on his noble posture, and begins a speech.
Okay.
This is our last day on Danger Island. Whether we succeed or fail, we will soon be gone from this place. And whether we succeed or fail, we have done much together. Let us go further beyond. Let us take that last feather and seize our rightful place in the tournament of the Ruby Phoenix. This will be one last glorious day on Danger Island. For great justice!
Hey!
Eternal glory.
Bink raises a glass of water and then drinks it.
Take the first one.
Oh, if we're toasting, Baldric will grab his one of his pouches of ale for special occasions. Being
Oh, that's enough. That's 3. Oh, good.
Oh,
Oh? What's enough? I got 11.
That's enough. That's the last
Okay.
one you needed for your time on Danger Island. For a silly little thing I'm doing in the background with that other Dragonborn.
Hey, he's still alive. This morning. We hope.
Somewhere on the island, early in the morning, another Dragonborn stops, sniffs the air, and turns to the west, and gives a single nod before turning back to follow behind his party.
I'm just waiting for the fucking Katniss thing to do where they put the 2 fingers up. And...
All right, there's my map of Bone Boo. No, that's Bumble locations. Hotkey. All right, guys and gals and non-binary pals. Where do you want to head first? You need to get to location P, which is. Can you say, guys,
No,
see P? Let me see if you
P
can
is
see
not
P.
on there. I know which mountain it
Yeah.
is, but we don't have P marked on our map.
Also, that guys and gals and non-binary pals, is that a common thing? Or because I only know it from watching cooking videos with J. Kenji Lopez alt. I wasn't sure if that was like something that he came up with or if that's just
I remember the first time I heard it was from Thomas Sanders years ago.
Okay, then yeah, it's probably just
Can you all see P now?
Yes.
Okay.
P. Oh yeah, I can.
That is where you need to end your day. You need to get there before sunset, or you will not proceed to the next level of the tournament, and then the campaign ends here.
Oh lord.
So, do we...
I didn't wait 2 years to bring Baldric out of retirement. And now.
Do we get to a teleporter, get to D4, and then try to bash the first face we see with feathers that comes past us? Because there's going to be, like, that's going to be the spot. Like, there's probably already teams there that woke up super early. Like,
if we travel, the quickest ways, besides teleportation, if we go on foot, is 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes to get to P.
2 hours.
And 2 hours and potential for random encounters and everything else that's going to fuck us up, so. But if we teleport, which one's it teleports again? K? Or D1?
D. All the Ds are connected.
D1 to D4, yeah, that's a hop and a skip away.
So, do we want?
I'm fine with the teleporter plan.
Yeah, do we want to just go for it and then, or do we think that the teams that
teleporters are there?
I see 5, a D5 up in the north.
Oh, there are 5.
The teams that already have 10 aren't going to use the teleporter. They're going to take their sweet time stealthily moving up the coast, probably.
Hit the coast. It's a cool Future Island song.
So
I'm gonna go play it now.
So we're probably going to play. We're probably going to fight other desperate teams if we take the teleporter, which means they're not the strongest by default because they don't have 10. Unless
the logic is sound.
Unless there's a team of bullies that wants to just bash faces and make as little competition for the city.
I personally am fine with
below 10.
What was that, Aduna?
I said I think you can only issue challenges if you're below 10. So if they have 10 feathers, I don't think they can just beat you up.
Yeah,
No,
but if
yeah,
you're sitting
exactly.
there and people are desperate, they're going to bash their heads against you
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
They're going. They're if you want fights and to make other people get eliminated just because there's no feathers for them.
What hour of the day do we need to be at the place?
By midnight, right?
Sunset.
Oh, sunset.
You need to get there before the sun sets.
All right. And real quick, where is the location we need to go to? Is that P?
It's
Got
it's
it.
the mountaintop directly north.
All right.
North of us. Almost directly north.
Boy. So at sunset, they'll accept us. It's not
No.
able.
They'll accept us anytime that we show up with 10 feathers. They also have a limited number of people that they will accept. The first ones with 10 feathers. So we want to do it fast.
All right, let's get a locate. Let's like go. No, wait. I need a shield. Can we go to the shop?
There is a shop near us.
I mean, the shop is it's in the same hex as us, so I don't see why not.
I would very much like to go to the stone.
Actually, that's a good idea. We should hit up the shop because we got money, y'all.
You can buy potions too.
Potions would be
Yeah.
great.
We have money, potions. I think we should hit the shop and then teleport this morning.
Yeah.
All right. So we don't have to roleplay too much of this because we got a lot going on. You can make it to the stone markets. The same folks who've been managing are there, but you don't see any other teams when you're there now, and mostly the folks there look a little bit bored.
Okay. I want to buy a +2 shield.
What's the rarity on that?
Rare.
So that's what, 11,000? Where's my
Gold
thing?
pieces?
Yeah, 11,000 gold.
I think on average, yeah.
Sure.
I think it ranges from like
wizards!
or 5
There's no haggling, yeah?
Yeah, there's no haggling in the stone markets.
Got it. Do we want to keep
my theory on that was, with this many sorcerers, bards, and paladins around, the answer was just no.
That's
That's a
fine,
smart business decision.
fine.
flat rates.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I ditch my sentinel shield? Does anyone want this shield?
What does the Sentinel shield do again?
Sentinel shield is uncommon shield. Does not require attunement. It's just a +2. It has a regular +2 like a normal shield. And while holding it, you have advantage on initiative and wisdom perception checks.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'm not going to use it, but I was just curious.
I don't acknowledge it.
Does it need to be equipped? Does it say equipped?
It needs to be. It does. While holding the shield, you have these things.
Okay.
Jazzy about to take moderately armored.
Holding and equipped is
That is fair. Holding is different. Is different from equipped, I guess.
yeah. That was why I got tripped up. But I assume that it needs to be an action to equip it, and then you have it.
It's an action to equip it. You don't have to equip it. It just says while holding it, so
Yeah,
you can just hold the shield and then throw it away.
Okay, so we have a way to fix Aduna's initiative.
I was about to say Aduna should take that shield
Oh
off.
Lord!
All right. So we're
Rolls
gonna do?
initiative, yeets the shield at somebody.
Oh my god! All right.
That grinder mindset. We are
All right. I'm keeping the
Sorry.
damn. So we'll keep the damn shield. I'd like to buy a +2 shield, please.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Let's-
new feat choices, improvised weapons.
She takes Tavern Brawler just so she can monk people with the shield.
Did we spend money on things recently? Because my Fantasy Grounds money doesn't match up with my other money.
It absolutely does not, because we've just been dumping money to people.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
wait. It might be even. I'll figure it out.
Just how
400.
much gold is required?
I don't think you had platinum prior to this, so like the 1600 platinum is probably new.
Yeah, that's new.
I think looks like I might have spent 100. No, it's fine. Okay, cool. I'll math it out. All right. Regardless, I'm going to be spending however much. How much is a rare shield?
11,000 gold.
All right. I spend 1100
platinum.
I spend 1100 platinum minus.
Okay.
on +2 shield. All right. Great. All right, so 540 plus. Do we need anything else?
Potions.
Okay.
Let's.
All right, I've given you a shield +2.
Thank you very much.
I would like to purchase 4 potions of greater healing. Those are the 4d4 plus 4. They are uncommon.
How many are you getting?
4.
That is... I guess I'll give a small rate on potions, because they're a specific kind of consumable. So we'll use the lower end of the average. So they'd be 300, so 150 a pop. So 600 gold.
Okay, I am removing 600 gold. Did you toss those in the party sheet? So that you can identify them and I can just drag them? I don't have them on my...
Strange. About 120 gold... No, 140 gold pieces short on one versus the other? That's weird. I'm going to treat the lower one as the real one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to those 140 gold pieces, but that's fine. Plus...
That's how we know we're just losing 140 gold.
Alright, I have given you 4 potions of greater healing.
Oh, awesome. I'm going to... I toss that into the party sheet for someone else to grab.
Oh, shit.
You gave the rations away?
I have lots of money. I'm open to suggestions.
Rations which are likely underneath the potion. Let me try that again.
Here's a potion of greater healing for you! Hands you a shitty ration. Aduna.
Biggles, how many potions do you have?
I think I doled most of them out recently, so I think let me double check here. Inventory. Let's see. I have a potion of superior healing.
Aduna, how many potions do you got?
I think that's all I have. I think I doled everything. Like I had like 6 or 7 something on me at one point. You take one of the
potions of greater healing, and Aduna should take one as well. That way, the 2 individuals that the hardiest can actually heal those that are going to get focused.
Hang on, I'm clearing all of my gold because, dear God, this is not working very well.
Alright, I took one. I have money to buy more too if we need. Obviously, I've got like 40k in the bank.
Ducky, could you take that?
I got it. I had to get all the windows open.
Oh, you're fine. I don't want it to get left behind. It's a bad idea.
I accidentally subtract electrum pieces, and then everything goes to shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Jazzy, you're clever. I got money.
Sure.
What should I buy?
I feel like that happened in character. Bank, you're clever. Bank instantly nervous.
Oh, no. It very well could have happened in character.
Ooh, Bank, you remind me of someone clever I used to adventure with. Oh shit! You know, he used to make the same face when I asked him questions.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Do they have potions of growth? I've seen what Aduna does, and I'm kind of jealous.
Oh no,
that's funny.
It exists, but it's
that's the funniest question I think I've heard in a while. Let me see if they're actually in the DMG. They are.
Plus an extra 1d4.
I am the Tin Man. Well, they're uncommon, so they're 200 gold.
Ooh. I'll take 3, please.
Baldric will be 600 gold. I am the Tin Man. I am the Tin Man.
Now here's the real question: do I change out the adamantine armor for +1 armor?
And take crits? What?
I do have the Guardian Emblem to negate crits, but that eats into reaction. So
we always use that on other people.
Yeah, I know. Plus, my reactions are always highly contested. Plus, there's you. You stop crits.
Well, I can stop a crit.
Just reallocate.
If her reaction is there.
Reallocate the crit. I would suggest.
Do you still have this potion of flying?
Yes? Question mark.
Yeah, we didn't use it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Baldric comes back from this trip. Oh shit! Do you still have that potion of flying? See what happened was.
I would.
It's not on my sheet, so.
I would suggest oil of slipperiness purchased for each of our melee combatants.
I don't think you're going to be able to use it because it takes too long to apply.
How long does the last one apply?
8 hours.
Okay, so we can lube up in the morning.
Oh my
god. I thought about this as well. I'm also gonna get myself 3.
You can buy the oil of slipperiness. It lasts for 8 hours. It's at the limit of things that you can prep. There's nothing wrong with you choosing to prepare that.
Where's a bunch of greasy boys running around?
Greased up
suntan lotion on.
Girls.
Got our banana boat.
Oh no.
SPF 5 bronzing oil. I'm also going to purchase.
You can buy them if you want.
Greater healing.
the
How
oil.
much were the potions of greater healing?
150.
Oh, okay. I'll get 4 then. Can you just throw those in the party sheet? We can dole them out. It's just so we have some backups.
Here, I'll just toss one back into there and edit the number. So sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, that
so
works.
Make it 5.
Is somebody actually buying oil of slipperiness?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
I can't change the number in here, but Sarge can. So if you can change that 1 to a 5.
Oh, in
the
where?
party sheet.
Oh.
God, I don't know how much gold we have.
Oh wait, my inspiring leader. I think. Oh, my inspiring leader went up. Hold on, I need to reapply that. And
there's a bunch of gold.
There we go.
How much does the oil cost?
200 up.
I'm gonna take 2 more of the potions.
All right, I'll buy 5.
Dude, I just bought 5 oils of slipperiness.
Aduna said the most annoying thing is when that fucker tried to paralyze me. I'm never letting that shit happen again. Alright, there's 5 in the party sheet now for you, Ducky.
Let me give you my 1,000 GP.
oh shit! Sorry about that.
Spend money.
Aduna drops down 1,000 gold. Never again.
Oh, could I get that?
Do you want any of these?
I'll take 1.
Okay.
Just to give it a shot at some point.
It's freedom of movement.
Right.
8 hours of freedom of movement. Good lord.
I have
the
that
cost. Oh, go ahead.
I have that charm, right? That gives me 3 uses of bless.
3 free blesses.
All right, I have marked that down.
I think Aduna gets those 2 potions of greater healing that are still there.
Oh, I got one. Were there more?
Yeah, I think so.
I bought more.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I have 3 total.
And I have 2, and Baldric has like 3 plus a superior. Or more?
Yeah, 3 plus superior.
Awesome.
And then my potions of growth.
Oh, where's that shield?
That's on the Valk sheet.
Valk, if you could move your Sentinel shield to party parcel.
Oh, I'm moving that to Aduna.
If you don't want it.
Just drag it to the chat window. She can drag it to her inventory.
I am going to attempt that. Here we go.
I feel like every time we try that,
That didn't work. Sorry. Here.
It does.
There we go. Try it.
Drag it from there to your inventory, Ducky.
Hey!
It worked. Perfect. All right.
We have unlocked initiative.
So with enhanced...
He's gonna roll a 2 and a 3.
It didn't roll with the advantage.
You have to equip it.
Oh. I saw it apply the effect, but I guess it's off. Oh yeah, I didn't actually do it. Okay.
All right. So everybody's bought a bunch of potions. I don't know what potions exist. So I didn't buy any potions.
Do you want healing potions? Do you want utility potions?
I don't know what potions exist. Neither of those questions help me understand what potions exist. Who goes there? Hello.
Maybe there.
What's your strength? What's
18, I think. Yeah, it's 18.
Okay, so there are potions of giant strength, all the giants. A hill giant strength gets you a 21. So you did.
I'm gonna start making y'all roll for potion missability. That'd be fun.
Oh, wait a second. Potion of invulnerability, rare.
How much are there?
We got too much money.
It's rare. So
Oh, interesting. How long does that last?
1 minute.
Does it make you invulnerable to damage?
It gives me resistance to all damage.
Oh, okay. Resistance I'll allow. If it was gonna say like you can't take no damage, I'm gonna be like, no, that seems unfun for the tournament.
No.
I'll take the lot.
What much? How much for a potion of vulnerability? For a potion of vulnerability?
With potions. It's still just half. So 5,500 gold.
How much for a rare potion?
5,500 is half the cost of a rare thing.
5,500. Okay.
I'll spring for it. I've got platinum.
I've got the money. I will buy a potion of invulnerability.
I would like to purchase him a second one.
Okay.
So all 550 platinum goes away. Get to.
Okay. Let's go 100 gold pieces. Gold to platinum. We're gonna find out if this worked. It worked. All right. So 5,500 gold pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm removing 550 platinum on potion of invulnerability.
Let me go ahead and grab that for. Oh my god, I have so many windows open.
Oh man, I never saw the potion of poison before. That's diabolical.
It's terrible. It's a monster.
It's spoiled.
It's spoiled.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was past its expiration. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
It's fucked because it looks exactly like a potion of healing. You're like, oh fuck yes! Drinks it in the middle of combat. Oh fuck no!
All right,
I gotta catch you. Ooh. Raising rain can keep me away.
Potion of invulnerability. We're gonna add one. Great. Wait, I should just increase the quantity too. Thank you. Move that. Why is this not increasing the... There we go. Okay, cool.
You got to.
I put it on my D&D Beyond thing, and now I'm going to change it elsewhere. So I'm gonna...
Oh, neat! Equipped effects works for this. If you equip a potion, it's going to give you the effect.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice for the potion of growth.
Got 2 potions of vulnerability. There we go.
You bought 2 of them?
I bought 1. He bought 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you 1, Jazzy.
No, they're both going to him.
Okay.
Price match guarantee.
Shut the fuck up, Pickles.
Oh boy, what do I got here? Equipped item.
Such a common
potion
theme.
of invisibility. Great. Okay.
And I love it. Anytime I can evoke that response from somebody, I'm satisfied.
Let's see. I've got 2 uses. I'm gonna mark that as once. I'm gonna call it 2, and then we're gonna just. Why is it 60 minutes? That's not true. That's not true. It's not true at all.
What are you asking about?
I'm talking to myself about this potion of invulnerability lasting 60 minutes when it's really 60 seconds.
That's
The
kinda cool.
duration was messed up.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
should
right.
probably let Artie know that that's coded wrong.
Yeah. It's like
Ugh,
60
I don't
minutes.
care.
And like,
If every time I submit feedback, Silent Ruin has some comment to make, and I just don't feel like hearing his voice in my
yeah.
head today.
No, that's absolutely fair. Silent Ruin is full of shit. Like just reading the fucking. No, I don't like it. He does not seem pleasant to be around. Item potion of vulnerability. There we go. That's better. I'm gonna get rid of this action. Delete.
So,
Yeah,
by
gonna
spending
do-
gold on Oil of Slipperiness, we purchased like 7 level 4 spell slots that I don't have to use.
Nice. Should I add that oil slipperiness to my?
I don't know.
myself?
Did you get one? I know that Aduna has some.
I thought we.
I took one.
I
I
thought we
bought 5. Did you want one?
There's
I
my
would-
favorite. There's my fellow clown. Hello, Moore.
I would love to have one. I can pay for it.
Nope.
No, there's one.
Go grab it
All
from
right.
the chat.
Pull it out of the chat window.
Got it. Thank you.
Perfect.
There's a very tired gnome on the other end who's doing their job diligently, but you can see that these days have been heavy on them.
Mm-hmm. Apply the oil for 10 minutes. Get freedom of movement for 8 hours. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Is there any weird shit that just got added to my sheet because of that? No? No? Good. Okay. Then I'm going to add freedom of movement as a spell to my equipped items.
It should be fine. Just equip the Oil of Slipperiness and see if it turns on.
Oil slipperiness.
Like equip it as something you're wearing. Yeah, there it is.
Did it happen?
Well, sorta.
It's equipped effects? Oh, I see it. Okay.
I mean, technically, Oil of Slipperiness freedom of movement is not helpful enough. I'm gonna add immune.
I'll add the actual freedom of
God.
movement thing. Don't worry about that.
Oh, it's fine. I just fixed it.
Okay. I just prefer to, I don't know. I prefer to just take Rob Tui's and run with it to whatever they're trying to.
Oh, I like the effects to stay on the thing they're attached to. So, like, for the Oil of Slipperiness, the only thing it really provides is immunity to paralyze and restrain. There's like the interactions we care about.
Okay.
The cool thing is it also makes you can ignore difficult terrain, which is kind of fun.
Yes. Very fun. I love that feature.
Great. Did that do something? What just happened? God.
And don't knock, pouring it out on the ground for an action as making the grease spell for 8 hours. That's pretty effective too.
An 8-hour DC 13 grease. Jazzy's like, my time has come.
If you can hold them back, you can hold them at the door. Those terracotta
All right,
orders.
folks. Any more shopping we need to do?
No.
I think I'm good.
I'm gonna buy a shit ton of scrolls when we get out of here.
Okay. As you all are exiting, you first notice right away, whoever has insight, that there is a worried look on Ingdani's face, and she's looking at the edge of the stone markets.
Did we get a chance to apply the oil of slipping wrist in the chat? Words?
Hmm?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably
You did not.
I was
Okay.
expecting us to do it between now and getting to the teleporter. So Bink will see Indani and say, what do you see? And we'll look in the general direction.
At the edge of the stone markets, you see 3 enforcers who are escorting an incredibly large, fiendish-looking individual who is looking directly at your party like she means fucking business.
What the fuck?
Well, if they want to talk to us so badly, they can catch up to us, right?
They're in between us and our exit.
She points her finger at you. You! Finally! I have been walking around all morning, and finally, I have found my first challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I am Koto Zakora, head of the enforcers of this island, and I challenge your party to a match.
What is your wager?
You must wager 3 feathers. She's an enforcer, so she has no feathers to give you. Just money.
Oh, son of a...
Hmm.
I don't want to fight it, though.
I do the statues. Can we use the statues to turn down a match from an enforcer?
She's just going to find us later on in the day, and she's gonna really fuck us up.
All right.
Let me see. Actually,
You're
let
right.
me see.
You're right.
Jade
You're right, though.
statue.
When you turn down someone with a token, how long does that turn down last?
Yeah. It doesn't say. I don't think Sarge told us.
Yeah.
The challenging team is then prohibited from challenging the characters again for 12 hours. I don't know that these apply to enforcers.
Yeah, it's
All right.
specific.
All right, then let's fucking scrap. Honestly, like they'd probably come. You're right. They'd probably come after us again, or like a different group of. She could just direct another group of enforcers to come after us. So we might as well just do this.
A Bink would suggest to the party. He'll look over at Volthanir and say, "Hey, maybe we can convince our challenger to face us south of the teleportation tower that we were going to go to. We take the teleporter.
If you want to fight at the mountain site, it matters not to me."
Thank you, ma'am. I would appreciate us not wasting time in this stone market area.
Follow. She turns. Stomps off.
All right, let's go.
So she marches you. She marches you to D1. She seems amped about this. She is just vibrating with excitement that she's about to kick someone's ass.
Aduna, it seems we found you a kindred spirit.
We did it. How big are they?
They are large.
Yes.
Of course, that was your first question.
And in charge.
I appreciate the armed escort.
As you're walking, Ingdani says, "You should beware, Koto Zakora. She is very good at her job as lead enforcer."
I would imagine so if she's challenging the whole team by herself.
Wait, what?
Is she with anyone?
Are the other enforcers joining her?
3 enforcers.
The other enforcers are with her, but they are not joining her in the fight.
Oh my god. Oh, I would like to remind the players that Joe, I think, did the stat block again. So
yes, this is a creature block, not a player block.
Yeah.
So we took some liberties because she's technically a monster. With this one, you all will hate us.
I wanted to give Joe credit since Joe's here.
I figured that'd be a given.
Oh goodness.
Okay, let's do this.
So, can we get our horse dragged up to here?
Yep.
Oh shit!
You get dragged. Yeah, she's gonna take you to the teleporter. Bink requested that you all fight at the mountain site over there. She does not care. She's going to beat your asses.
Oh no, that's incredibly smart. That gets us that since we're currently being engaged with an enforcer, like nobody else is going to try to challenge us.
Yeah,
on threat of that fucking enforcer fucking them up.
and we get an armed escort all the way there.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
clever.
didn't have a problem. I was gonna use it.
An hour later, you arrive at the fighting site. And she begins to stretch and limber up. She seems ready.
Oh my god. Okay. What do I have for this? Ugh. Boy.
Everything.
Bink looks at her and then looks at the party and says, "Who doesn't want to get grabbed by her? You might want to take 10 minutes."
I don't know if we get 10 minutes.
You do not.
Damn it. We should have done it at the stone.
Well, I mean, we didn't have time at the stone market. We simply did not have time. That's fine.
That's fair.
I'm okay with this.
Someone's gonna get snatched by this lady.
All right.
Let her try.
Easy for you to say, Mr. Advantage on all athletic checks. Okay.
She can't grab us all.
I don't like
So
that.
she casts.
Do I know if my bless charm expires after a certain period of time? Like as in like boon wise, like after a year and a day or something like that, or what have you?
No. A charm lasts until it is used.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. Does anyone have a knowledge check worth a damn?
What do you want to know?
Magic wise, yes.
About this, about what this person is capable of.
Oh yeah, and Donnie will tell you. She is a highly skilled combatant, and rumors say that she's actually an Onidanshi.
Onidashi.
Oh!
Does anyone know about that?
She's an ogre.
She's an Oni. She's an ogre mage.
Does anyone know about ogre magi?
Mage?
I mean, Donnie will tell you these sort of things. Zecora is not really secretive about her ability. She is a highly skilled physical combatant capable of hitting you in the face with her giant gray club. With casting spells.
I'm just curious if they're like if they're native to this plane, and if they are if they will be.
You're a paladin. You can find that out right away.
I mean, yes, I can. I certainly can. Okay, sure. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to use Divine Sense, because what else am I going to use it on?
She is a fiend.
Great. Good talk.
Jazzy, just a heads up. You have a 10 feet fly thing on you, on your token.
Oh, yeah, because I was here 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't care because it actually calculates into combat.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't. It's whatever.
Because automation is awesome.
All right. I think in terms of prep, I'm going to use a charge of bless on Aduna.
Oh, is that going to be your prep round choice?
Yes, it
okay.
is.
Yeah, let's start handling that stuff. Handle your positioning and go ahead and deploy Bless onto those homies.
Bless is 3 targets, right?
Yeah.
Base Bless, yeah.
Alright, I'm putting that on myself. Aduna. If I can target Aduna. Apparently not. Okay.
You were.
Okay, I can't tell anymore. Alright. And Baldric. Those three will be blessed. Bless up.
Yes to all.
Are we on the right map?
We are.
One
Okay.
second.
I think it's 15. We have to be 15 feet off the start, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Can't be. You have to have 2 squares in front of you.
Oh, okay, 2, so 10 feet.
2 or
I don't remember.
it's
3
3 squares.
3. Yeah. Everybody back up 1.
Yeah, it's been 15.
It's 15:30. Yeah. There we go.
Oh wait. Oh. Well, what's the middle of the map? Is it the purple one or the not?
Yeah, the
Oh,
purple one.
okay.
The
Okay, got it.
Line, the 2 black girls have to be.
I forgot it makes a cat noise.
It does.
All right. Do you want to stand 5 feet closer to me, Aduna, or are you happy being 15 feet away?
I'm gonna become big.
Okay.
But I moved a little closer. I'll be adjacent to you in a moment when I become big.
Okay. I'm just making sure that my reactions can be applied to people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can stand next to you.
So, Bink, do you want to be behind me, and then Baldric, you be next to me?
Don't worry, I'm gonna move.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be first in initiative. I just gave myself advantage
Cat's
initiative plus
Got it. Got it. Am I rolling initiative? Is that what I should do right now?
I'll let Aduna keep her initiative from earlier because I thought that was funny. Unequip the shield ducking because it's giving you your defensive bonus from it right now.
Oh yeah. I with my free action on my first turn, I yeet it. Where's my inventory tab?
And then I will roll my flat +0 initiative. Let's go. Perfectly average.
Nice.
I'm perfectly lonely. Oh wait, let me figure out what she's doing with her free round. I was just so amped that she coded properly for once that I was like, wow. Oh, that would be funny. That's at will for her?
Oh yeah, fuck Onis. You rolled a 22 earlier for an Arcana check on Onis, right?
Oh yeah, what do you want to know about Onis?
I would like to know their disposition for melee combat versus ranged combat. Which one would they prefer? Do they always want to get up on top of people?
Melee for sure.
Thanks.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna plug my space heater in.
Ducky and Biggles were both there when a Oni that was blind shot me for 10 or 4d10 with a bow in the fog when we did the chef arc.
Oh boy.
In Red
We got fucked up.
I'm a little bit worried because I don't think we have. Does anyone? Have you've taken your first turn, right, Bink?
Yeah, my prep round. Yeah, I haven't.
Okay,
I'm gonna go first, so I get to actually.
All right. Oh wait, what's that? Hello, what's this? Oh whoa, what's this?
Nobody belongs.
I'm just a little bit concerned about what Onis can do. Because there's some different types of Onis.
That's what the dodge action is for.
Well, I could always dodge and not give you bless, I guess.
Just stand behind me. You can move on your opening round.
That sounds like something Wolfnir wouldn't do.
How do I fix token?
What did you do before initiative, Elk? What was your?
Huh?
Did you cast a spell before your initiative round?
I cast bless.
Oh,
during
okay, you did.
The setup round.
Okay, yeah.
I cast bless during the setup. Yeah.
Okay.
And because I'm a paladin, I'm going to be keeping you all within arm's reach because auras.
Oh, an error. What's this one about? Handler string regarding... I don't remember.
I need you to make him big.
Is that what you're doing?
That's my bonus action.
Ducky's like, some shit's about to go down. Better swell up into a balloon. It's like Ducky's standard thing in all the games we're in now. What's going on? I don't know.
It's my favorite thing.
All right. Well, as the veil drops, what you first see on the other side is magical darkness. Vic, you're up first.
Aw.
Damn. If only Minerva was here.
That's really obnoxious.
She saw that there were 2 spellcasters on the other side and was like, fuckers can't cast that bullshit on me if they can't see. Oh man, Joe, we didn't make them... We didn't give them a specific resistance I feel like they should have. I'm adding it!
What spell resistance?
I have the medicine for this darkness.
Oh shit, he does.
He does. Yeah,
That's
it's
so
actually
stupid.
hilarious.
That's so stupid. I hate Baldric sometimes. Oh, by the way, the magical
I-
darkness is in the air.
Oh, it's
shit.
in the air. It is in the air. Cool.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm going to go ahead and Baldric is I'm gonna target Aduna and Baldric, and I'm going to twin spell haste onto them.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Punch, 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 punch.
Oh boy.
There we go. And let me go mark my 1, 2, 3 third level spell slot. And then Bink will use his bonus action.
Okay.
And you see giant angelic hawk feathers sprout from his back, and he flies up into the air.
Ooh, is there an effect for that? Do you get anything else other than a fly speed with that?
It's just a fly speed anytime I want, all day, every day.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Huh.
And
All right,
I'm,
Anjuman, you got this.
I'm 10 feet, and right here. And that's my turn. I gotta hit the button, my bad. Here we go.
All right, Aduna, the enemy is in the air.
And in darkness. And I don't
And
have
in
fly. I do not know that I don't think I have anything to solve this except that I can yeet javelins into the darkness.
I didn't pick up a fucking longbow.
I'm gonna throw a javelin through the center of the darkness if I can attempt
Make an
to
intelligence check, Valk.
discern.
I forgot to buy a longbow.
You did forget to buy a longbow.
It's fine.
The excitement of all the potions got in the way of the basic stuff.
Fear not, I have the medicine for that as well.
Fear not. What do you want to do, Aduna?
Well, I guess I'm gonna try and throw a longbow through like the dead center of the darkness. Or sorry, not a longbow, a javelin.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me help you target the individual whose turn it is. There you go. You may throw your javelin.
All right. Should it be a disadvantage? I rolled a 2 anyways.
It should have been a disadvantage. I do not know why it wasn't.
All right, I'll
It's
mark
because-
disadvantage.
Was she marked as invisible or something? Or Duna marked as blinded temporarily?
Well, she threw a javelin at 30. Wait,
right.
What are you doing?
I forgot. Well, no. I was going to throw a second one, but I can't remember how javelins intersect.
Oh, you only get to throw one javelin.
You only get to throw one? Okay, well, fuck. Undo! Can I undo? Negate?
I just removed it.
Okay. That's turn then, because I cannot get up there.
Cool.
Okay, Baldric.
Finally. I will cast Daylight.
Alright. Where are you casting Daylight? On your weapon or just in the air or something?
60 feet. So
it's a 60 feet diameter, so we can pretty much cover most of the battlefield. Or 60-foot radius, rather, so we can...
As long as it touches the darkness, it'll dispel it, right?
Right, yeah. So we can cover, like, pretty much this entire map from what I just drew. So yeah, I won't cast it on anything specific. I'll cast it on the area.
Okay. Fine!
Dispel that darkness. Dispelled. Aha!
30 feet
I
in
can
the
see you.
air.
And I'm hasted, right?
Yeah.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And how far in the air are they? 30 feet? Fuck. All right. Well, I will...
Well, I guess I'll let you have your damage back, Ducky.
Yeah, because you were hasted.
So... Okay, so I'll put the damage on it. She did not drop concentration, but I'll let that first damage go through.
Oh, right, because we have haste.
Yep.
And speaking of concentration, I will equip my runic arrows.
Cool. Hey.
So that's a +1 to damage, and they have disadvantage on their con saves or for their checks.
Oh, neat.
Oh, before you do that, give me a second. Let me drop the save disadvantage effect.
I think I have the effect on me already for the runic
okay,
ammunition.
Well then drop it on them before you shoot them.
And actually, it doesn't have the it has the damage type and stuff like that, but it doesn't have the yeah, it's a self thing. It doesn't have the disadvantage on the save.
Save.
All right, let me know when you're good.
No. Oh, I see why they do it that way. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Good.
Concentration.
Oh, I see.
Proceed!
That's a miss.
Yes.
And I get to shoot again, right? I forget.
No.
No.
You use your action to cast a spell, and your free attack action from haste to fire one shot.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay.
Now you're gonna want to suppress that effect until it's Biggle's turn again for your
yeah, the save.
Koto. Yeah.
And I'll move here. No, I'll stay here. Paladin.
Hey, buddy.
Finally, my time has come. What is the effective range of this spell? I will not be... Oh, I might be denied. I've waited so long. Is it alt? Yes! Multiple points of colored light appear around her hand.
I don't know what she's casting exactly, but she is within 60 feet.
She has to be.
I would like to counterspell at 4th level.
Okay. Make a charisma check.
Okay. Skills. Just off of abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you have
It makes a Jurors and Bard special.
Fuck! It was the 19, then it was the 17.
And it was never a 19. It was only an 8.
There's only Zool.
It was never anything until it lands.
We get to cast a spell that is so much fun. 8 multicolored rays of light flash from her hand. Each ray is a different color. Damn it!
All right, how many? Which of us got hit with 2 rays?
Alright, let's see. What are the actual rules on Prismatic Spray? Give me the PHB.
It's like roll a d8, right?
It's a bajillion different things. Oh, hey, there's a table.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Fantasy Grounds.
Bring it, Dana.
Okay, each creature in the 60-foot cone must make a dexterity saving throw. For each target, roll a d8 to determine which ray affects it. Oh, okay, well. Target enemy units. Hello, friends. No! Somebody rolled a 20!
That's me.
Volthonir succeeded. Bink succeeded. Baldric succeeded. Oh, good. Aduna failed.
Indomitable. I'm a reroll.
How did you get advantage?
Was it poison?
Oh, haste.
Haste.
Haste! Fucking haste! Anyway.
Oh boy.
I need a reroll.
Just make a dexterity save for me real quick.
Okay.
Dang.
Oh fuck! No, it's still failure. Oh well, we tried.
We tried.
I actually think you succeed.
What, with an 18?
No, it's because of the way the dice rolls technically work in D&D. She's re-rolling... Well, I guess it's the whole save. Or is it just the die? What does Indomitable say?
Let me go open Indomitable.
I was getting into this the other day.
You roll a saving throw, you must use the new roll.
Okay, well, it's the whole saving throw, not just the D20.
Yeah.
Okay, you fail! Die, Batosai! Alright, let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Do they all just fail? Oh, okay, half as much damage on a successful one. Okay. So first things first, we'll start with who I'm thinking about. Aduna?
Alright, dudes, you get banished to another plane.
Orange! The target takes 10d6 acid damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Well,
so where's Aduna?
That's a spicy damage.
Damage. Oh, this is kind of busy. I can't even see it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. Ooh, glad we have that temp HP.
Yeah.
Oh, fucker! Alright. Volthonir!
Alright.
On a failed save, the target is restrained. It must then make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, you succeeded, though.
Yeah, 23.
Yep, we all succeeded after
Son of a beach.
Oh, am I okay?
Yes. Bink!
Nice.
Succeeded.
Violet! On a failed save, the target is blinded. Oh.
I succeeded.
That's super sad.
Hey.
Baldric!
I succeeded.
Oh, good. I still get to do half damage to Baldric. Let's see if this codes correctly. He had 17 temp HP before I did this. We will update if this does not work properly. It did not work properly.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
So
cut through.
It didn't cut through. It didn't have it automatic. I didn't want to toggle half and then half it twice.
Oh. Okay.
So Baldric only took 23 damage. So Baldric actually took
6.
Hello. Can you go away? Oh, hello. And
29 plus 17 divided by 2, 20, 23 minus. Yep, that tracks. Baldric would have taken.
okay. Wow! Never casting prismatic spray again.
Thank God.
Okay. That was her first attack.
What? God damn it. Alright.
She then flies. Oh, she's only got 30 feet. What's the range between you fuckers? You're too far away. She's gonna fly down towards Aduna and bop her in the head with her extremely great club. Nice wording, Joe.
Extremely great club. Sounds like a fiend to me. An ogre fiend.
Wow. Third attack. Yes, right in the skull.
Mm-hmm. Ouch.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, a worthy champion.
Was that 3d10?
Oh my God.
Yes, plus 7.
Is she still 30 feet in the air?
No, let me lower that. She is... Oh, that's the wrong one. She's 15 feet in the air.
You can slash.
What's her
15
reach?
up as long as you move 10 feet
What's her reach?
towards her.
Does she have, like, increased reach, Joe?
10 feet.
10-foot reach? Shit!
And remember her fist attack.
I don't think the fist did anything special, though.
Oh, you might not have seen my note. It auto grapples.
It auto-grapples? What? That's so fucking useful! What's the DC for that? Like, gonna be for her, like...
19.
18 or 19?
19.
Okay. Okay. No, she does have range 10. She will be 20 feet in the air. Since Aduna's so fucking big. There we go! And finally, next! Oh, I'm sorry. Volthonir, please take your turn.
Damn, you're so afraid of the paladin going.
No, it's just because I had her whole, like, attack.
Let me live my...
and I thought it was still her team. Her turn.
Let me live my fantasy, please.
Don't,
oh, okay.
Don't take both.
Yes!
Right, I'm commanding.
Oh. She failed with advantage?
I mean, she's a brawler. She's not, like...
Yeah, but she's still a fiend. I expected.
All right. I tell her to grovel.
No.
Dropping prone while you're flying means that you land, right?
You do.
That is what I'd like to do. That is my action. And then I'm gonna move over. Actually, I'm right here. I'd like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's actually go right there. I like to go right there, if that's okay. If it's not, I understand.
No, it's fine.
I just want to try to avoid getting in another cone. Alright, that's my turn. Done.
At the end of your turn, she is going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
What are my legendary actions? Oh, never mind. I'm going to save that one. Ooh, when is she going to use that? That's super interesting. This is bad! No, we can't use any of those right now. Alright, so what we're gonna do first is we're going to cast a cantrip. Maybe, if I can open her fucking sheet. I'm going to cast... Oh, how fast is Baldric? Baldric's pretty fast. We should try to slow him down anyway. We're going to cast Ray of Frost at Baldric. We missed.
Yep.
There we go.
At haste AC.
Yup.
Very Minerva's not with us. Bink, your turn.
Okay. So she was susceptible to grovel, which is amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and fly within 10 feet of my paladin.
Oh no.
But I'm going to move. I think I have that much movement. Looking up there.
Yeah. That's 30 feet.
Yeah. Thank you. And gonna mind sliver her. Nice.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
Success.
At the end of your turn, she's gonna use a legendary action.
You are within reach of her.
Oh, she used a. I
got
thought he was
It's
talking.
fine.
I thought he was talking through her sheet, and I tried to ignore it. I didn't actually realize that she did, in fact, attack at 10-foot range.
Okay.
Well, actually, you're low enough. She can't reach you. Wait, no, you're 5 feet above the ground. She can reach you. Yeah, you're within reach. That's fine. What is she doing on her legendary action?
Oh no, she needs to save it. Never mind, she's not gonna do it.
Okay.
She only gets 3 and she needs 2. Aduna?
Oh my god, they're just out of fucking reach.
You're a large
thought they
creature.
were-
You can a medium creature can jump and attack it. A 15-foot high creature.
Okay, we can jump and attack?
Yes, you.
How many swings can I get into a jump?
What's your standing high jump?
My
It's like 3
strength.
plus your strength modifier?
3 plus your strength. If it's standing, it's half of that.
I guess I can
If you
jump
take-
as many
if you take
times as I
10
have
feet-
movement.
If you take
So,
10 feet to run, you can jump
4?
3 plus.
How tall are you? 20? You're like 10 feet tall now?
Yeah.
She's like 5 feet away from you. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
How many swings you get depends on how well you roll. You get 2.
Okay.
Is that including the haste, or?
Oh, she's super fast.
I was
don't
thinking technically you can jump as much distance as you have movement, but I don't know that being
you can make the running jump as many times as it's divisible by 10.
I guess because you're hasted, you can make the running jump by just running back and forth.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'll allow you to attack her, Ducky.
That's so silly.
This is an anime swish, 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 swish.
Oh my god.
Volleyball anime now.
Oh
I've had
my
this
god.
Hand of Doom because of a flying creature that we encountered in that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ducky. Proceed.
I learned the special
Okay.
movement section of the rulebook by heart.
Bonk.
Ooh, that's a lot of 6s.
1, 2, ah fuck. 3. And let's see. Do I want to turn on?
Oh, I actually do need to
You-
make concentration
You
checks
have a
for-
fourth. You have a fourth one.
Oh right, I have a haste swing.
Correct. I just want to make sure you don't forget it.
Bonk. Resisting my fucking damage.
Your fire damage, specifically.
Yeah.
The math's anything to go by.
It's a fiend, so get fucked.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna activate the Storm Rune on my bonus action, and then we'll carry on.
Okay, at the end of your turn, she's going to burn 2 legendary actions.
All right.
So go. Boom, 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 boom.
That's exactly what I imagined, Dougie. Thank you. I was actually thinking like Samurai Jack attacking an armored opponent, going swiping, just dudding their armor.
Okay, with her legendary action, where is the thing, Bob? Effects! She turns invisible!
Okay.
Can you all still see her currently?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
You put invisible by Baldr?
The invisible effect usually, like, insta-hides them, but it's fine.
Okay. She didn't use a stealth check, though, right?
No.
Alright.
She just magically turned invisible.
Okay.
so obnoxious.
Okay! Baldric, it's your turn.
Alright.
She'll have to descend on her next turn with the command, but just letting you know.
Yeah. Well, I know where she was, and she's big. So I'm gonna try to do my damnedest to do what Aduna did. So I'll get up into this space here. She was like here.
One more up.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, there we go.
And I guess at disadvantage, I imagine I can mitigate that by going reckless. However,
if you're swinging at the right spot.
Right. Yeah. So what's the best way to go about this, Sarge? Just swing it.
Yeah, throw on reckless. Throw on reckless because the effect applies, and then toggle disadvantage.
Yeah, because I can't target her right now either.
Biggles, I think she's 5 feet out of your range. Aduna could reach because she's large.
Yeah.
Make an athletics check. He's a tall boy. I like to let the tall boy try this every time.
I'm 8 feet tall. I'm 8 feet tall. I have the long reach, and I can jump 8 feet in the air. So
you go for it.
Athletics.
You also have 80 movement. So.
I always like to let the big boy do this. Did you rage?
No.
Where'd you get advantage from?
Reckless.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, what did I get the disadvantage from? Oh, I had disadvantage toggled from the attack.
Oh, okay, make an athletics check for me.
Yeah.
No good.
All right, you get one swing. Make the swing a disadvantage, my boy.
Okay, well I'm going reckless, so
yep. So it'll be a neutral
have that
attack.
Marked. Yeah. And I can't target her right now, so I'm just gonna roll it.
Mm-hmm.
Lol.
Critical hit.
So you swing at the location where you're certain she was, and she is no longer there.
Okay.
I should have just fucking used approach. Oh well, that's on me, I guess.
So then I have 80 feet of movement. Well, I'm gonna spread out because I don't want to be right here when she drops a fireball on us.
Or another prismatic spray, yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
What was it, 80 feet of movement? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I use 35. I use 40. So I'll just get over here. And, yeah, I don't think I can do anything else, really. I don't have anything that's anti-invisibility.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think we have Fairy Fire.
I have Fairy Fire plenty on my other character. That's why I got confused for a second. I was searching for it.
Bant has it.
Bink has it?
Bant.
Band has it, yeah. I thought Band. I knew Band had it, but I wasn't sure if Bink had it.
No,
we don't know where they fucking are anyway.
Yeah.
So
it was probably the cool one that.
At the beginning of her turn, she reappears above this tree.
Okay. Is she dropping do the command?
She is going to. Well, I looked it up. Prone doesn't. It's halt that has the language about flying. And then, like, prone normally would knock, like, a flying creature out of the air if they were relying on wings, but commands fail if the command is harmful to them. And she has a hover speed, so it's not technically harmful to her. So what I have decided to roll for this, and because she's a very clever fiend, she flew above the tree and will grovel by landing in the tree and then groveling from up there.
How high is the tree? 50 feet. Wow.
She will land in the tree. Oh my god. Which puts her 25 feet in the air. Her big body just sort of bends over. She does not look amused by her current predicament. That's it for her, Volthanir.
All right, well, if I can't reach, then we're just going to keep... If that's how it's going to be. All right. We cast another command.
Oh, actually, I shouldn't have let that work last time.
Oh.
All right, so here's what I'm going to give you. Now you become aware of these things when they work. You go to command her, it does not work.
Okay, so I guess I burned my second command?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess she has, what, some sort of limited magic immunity or something?
She did. I forgot about it last time. So we'll say she thought she was hot shit and let you command her. And now she's like, nah, never mind. But she did not get to do another huge spell against you all because the command went through.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna sit here with shit in my face. Next.
He is going to use a goddamn legendary action. Oh, I have to use this because of the stupidity with the way the various cheat behaviors work. Oh, who's the most annoying? Probably Bink. Well, Aduna just did hit the shit out of her, and she feels like a petty kind of character. Oh, but Bink's the one who's got the concentration. We need to break Bink. How do we break Bink? Oh, I know how I'm gonna break his fucking ass. Okay! I'm just gonna cast a cantrip.
Okay.
I'm going to take my little... Oh, there's two of you next to each other. I'm gonna cast Acid Splash!
Oh my god.
Okay. Don't deal damage to Bink directly. Wait on that.
I'm targeting you and Aduna.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Because fuck Aduna.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right, you fucks. You both failed.
Oh.
Okay. Next, Bink.
She's currently groveling in the tree, correct? So she's like up there in the tree.
She's technically prone.
Yeah. I like technicalities. I like technicalities of prone. Bink will look at Aduna and say, "Do you want to be right up on top of her?"
Oh, fuck yeah!
Okay. Bink moves to here and uses a 2nd level spell and and moves. Oh, I don't have it because it's Vortex Warp, and I move Aduna adjacent to...
Gonna make an acrobatics check. Because you just got teleported into a tree, and you're huge right now. I want to see what happens.
Oh god, my acrobatics is bad. Oh boy. I have my advantage feature I can deploy, but I don't...
Okay, you managed to land on the branch, no problem.
Okay.
I use 2nd level spell, and then I move back here next to...
Oh, that's going to be annoying for the future, isn't it? At the end of your turn, she's going to turn invisible. She said, fuck that! She said, I ain't about it, y'all.
Is invisibility 2 legendary actions or 1? 2 points?
It's 2.
Okay. So she's out. No, she doesn't have 2. She
cantripped it, and that's 1, so it's fine.
It's the start of a new round too.
Yeah, she went. She ate up her turn. Then my turn happened. She cast a cantrip at both of us. Then you went, and then she turned visible.
Okay. Thanks.
I ain't letting the dude get free hits on me at advantage. I love y'all, but I don't like y'all that much. Ain't happening today.
God damn it.
Alright,
I'm gonna swing. I need help targeting, I think, if they're still here.
you can swing. She's not there.
Fuck. They have movement too? Oh.
It's they turn invisible and simultaneously teleport.
Oh, motherfuck. Oh my god.
It's a really good play by Jazzy. I'm like, I can't let that work. I want to get some other cool features off. If Ducky's allowed to go beyond, it's over for me.
I climb into the tree where they were. I'm like, fuck, they're not here.
I made that effect custom. That wasn't on the monster before. So.
No, it was a great call, Joe.
That's similar to the Felborg invisibility step that they get.
I've got 4 swings, so I'm just gonna swing in like each cardinal. Oh, 3, I guess, left. I'm gonna swing in each cardinal direction, and
You are quite convinced after demolishing part of this tree. She is absolutely not here.
If you knock down that tree, that might be helpful, actually.
Baldric Ramsey!
I can't see, so like Matt Murdock, I'll have to rely on my other senses.
Oh no.
Do I hear? She's flying.
Oh, I mean, she can make one. Usually, invisibility doesn't make you. You can still
silent.
I don't know. Yeah. It doesn't make you silent if she's.
But if it's a hover, then.
And it's a little bit more.
Can I hear any general direction at it?
I would say generally you think she's somewhere around here. I don't know if you can see my thing moving.
No.
Somewhere over here, over here, maybe over here, maybe over here, maybe over here. Somewhere in this. Oh, wait, I can make a block. Is it
She's hovering over the fucking chasm.
She is. She's somewhere over here.
All right.
I'm going to fire another runic arrow in that general direction at disadvantage. I'll just make the attack.
I'll target it for you. Okay. I can help with that.
And then if I do manage to hit, she's gonna have disadvantage on her.
Well, let me turn that back on because I suppressed it. Okay, Biggles, proceed.
Hacha.
Hacha.
Oh. She has to make it 10 because I do no damage.
She will not fail that.
Okay.
She's got a con save proficiency, like one of you fuckers.
Yeah, that's right. I will shoot again. Manage.
With another runic arrow, or?
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. All right, so mark that.
I'll let you keep the second arrow.
Actually, no, I don't want to be on the bridge because with my luck, they'll knock me off.
I will absolutely knock you off that fucking bridge. I'll come down there and grapple you and drop you into the fucking chasm.
All right,
I'm pretty close to it.
You're close. You're all close to the chasm, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's good to know.
Okay, so yeah, that's man. I can't do shit. This is why.
It reappears! You motherfuckers.
Oh, she's not on the board for us yet. Oh, no, there's a rock in between. She's probably there. Line of sight, I can't see her because of a rock.
I got a rock. Let's see. How do I want to demolish you this time? Oh my god, what is the range on this spell? I need to get rid of that fucking... Where is the spell? What's the range? 60 feet. Son of a beach. I've had enough out of you. Oh, but I need that fucking concentration. Well, they can't hit me. No matter how fast they are. So just getting rid of you is enough, I think. Maybe. Alright, she's gonna point a finger at Bink and say, goodbye!
If it deals damage, don't apply it immediately to Bink, please.
Oh, there's no damage.
Okay, that's fine.
She's casting a spell, Bink. Do you want to attempt to stop her from casting a spell?
Nope.
Goodbye, Bink. I'm going to use my reaction to give Bink advantage.
There is no save against this.
Oh, okay. Bye, Bink.
You are under the effects of maze. Goodbye! You find yourself inside of a labyrinth.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, I guess the concentration is safe.
It escapes. Minotaur Grisha automatically succeeds. I love that that's in the spell. Okay, goodbye, Bink. I've had enough out of you. Okay, do I want to do anything else? Ooh, I do. Aduna's in this tree, so we're going to put Aduna like 20 feet off the ground. I'm going to walk over here real quick. And I'd be like, hey, Aduna.
Hey.
And I'm going to extremely great club you.
Oh boy. Ow. Ow. I've been bonked. Fuck.
Right.
And then I will move away from your easy attack range.
Oh, god damn it.
So let me get this straight. She casted Maze on our sorcerer.
Mhm.
Okay, and that banishes him, right?
Mhm.
For 10 minutes. Is that a concentration spell? Normally? Did she have another spell she was concentrating on? I'm just trying to understand what
She was concentrating on darkness, but then she was like, you cast daylight, and it got dispelled, so who gives a fuck?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. I thought that okay. I thought that was already gone then. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why she can concentrate on mace.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand here if there's anything that is available for me to understand. Okay, cool. Sorry, was she finishing her turn? I'm sorry.
I think she's done. Voltaneer, you're up.
All right, I have a couple questions. I asked Baldric and Aduna. Baldric, Aduna, how deep is that ravine?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty deep. You've been on a map like this before.
Pretty deep.
I'd probably say like 30 feet down for simplicity for the way our game usually functions.
Feet down. Okay. How high are the cliffs on our sides?
Those are about 15 feet.
Okay. Normally I ask Bink if he had something that could, like, let us, like, cluster up and, like, hunker down. Zoltnir is recognizing that she wants to just fly around and be out of our range forever, so...
Oh, also, you noticed that... Oh, did she regen? Oh, I think Aduna hit her, so turned off her regen. Son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. And she regenerates. Interesting.
She didn't this time. Aduna hit her.
So she can regenerate, so we need to keep the pressure on her, otherwise she just regenerates. And if we hide, then she just waits until she refills all her health.
It's fine. I'm gonna hold the grapple.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold the grapple.
Alright. Alright, what's the rule? What's the rules for yielding?
For what?
Yielding.
Yielding? Like surrendering the fight?
Yeah.
You lose. You lose your 3 feathers.
Yeah, that's better than... Voltnir is seriously considering this, because if we're too exhausted to fight, we need to get 1 feather anyway. I'm like, we don't need to be spending our resources trying to fight something that we cannot actually fight.
But we're not retreating.
Well, Bink isn't here. Baldric yells... no. Voltnir yells to Baldric. You still want to fight this?
Yeah?
What did Voltnir do? Fuck with Dolphin do here. Guess we're going to Alright. I'm going to have Voltnir go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna hide behind this rock best I fucking can. And I guess I'm going to ready an action to hit anything that comes next to me. Does anyone have anything? Okay, actually, before I end my turn, Voltnir is going to ask the team, what do you all have? What? Do we have a plan? What can we do to get around this guy?
At the end of your turn, she's going to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, we're almost done dealing with that one. Where's my fucking cantrips? We're going to reduce Aduna's speed because she's annoying.
I can't reach you anyways. Oh my god. I'm gonna use... Oh wait, that's another creature. Never mind, go ahead.
I suppose you could make her target herself.
Oh, can I?
Does it? What does the wording say?
Let's see. Cloud Rune. You can use it to choose a different creature. So it's different from me, other than the attacker.
Oh, okay.
And there's no other creatures in range.
Are you taking the hit?
Or
yeah, I have to.
You could send it. You could send it to a party member.
Ugh. No, I'll just take the hit.
No, send it to me. I can take the HP damage. Send it to me. You might lose bless, but I can take damage.
It is also cold. He's resistant to cold.
All right, we'll send it to Volthanir.
I wouldn't know what it is, so.
It's Ray of Frost. Law bless.
Nice.
All right. You watch as the Ray of Frost almost strikes Aduna. There's a moment of fear in Aduna's eyes, and then the bolt just curves and then hits Volthanir in the side of the head.
Sorry. Not sorry.
That's fine, I can take it.
Alright, Bink, it's your turn. If you'd like to try and get out of the maze, you may make an intelligence check. The DC is 20.
I would like to. My other option was I was going to, cast Banish on myself and just return.
So it doesn't work.
I don't have.
It doesn't
banish.
work because you can't banish yourself, and you become incapacitated when you get banished, which immediately ends your concentration.
Ooh, that'd be real bad. Here's my.
Also, you get banished to a random point on the other plane. You have no int. Perfect spell.
Holy shit!
Okay. If it was like a mental prison, I could at least cleansing touch, but.
Oh man, I forgot to buy a longbow. That's what I wanted to do. All right. Well, I'm just gonna have to throw a javelin.
You and me both.
I'm gonna throw it with. Yeah, we're just gonna throw it.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, some of that shouldn't have activated. Let's see, because it looks like the fire stuff went off too, so...
Well, she would have resisted 5 points. Then 5 damage.
8 minus 8, which got resisted to 4?
Wait, the fire damage
minus 4 from what she took. So 72.
So what was the miscalculation?
I have to suppress your flame tongue for a bit.
Oh.
Because it doesn't trigger on your javelin.
Oh, right. I could have unequipped it. My bad.
It's okay. So minus 4. And then that means she had to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw. Okay. I rolled a 24. Maze is still up. You can make a second attack because of haste.
Oh, sweet. On that hit, I am going to use my fire rune. I'm going to inflict disadvantage with my reaction. And we're going to make the save. Failure. They are restrained.
Well, that's incredibly annoying. Okay, well then she does take fire damage. How much is 2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6 on the...
Just roll 2d6 for me real quick. Okay, so she takes 1 extra damage. No, she takes 3 damage, so 75. And her regen is indeed suppressed.
All right.
Because she took fire damage.
Nice. I'm going to turn off my greatsword. And I guess I'll climb down onto the rock. Out of the street.
Fucking annoying.
Are those runes magical?
They are. But she used another rune to inflict disadvantage on her saving throw, and she fucking failed. She had a plus 10 strength save. She rolled a 4, Joe. Baldric.
Okay, well...
What would you like to do, sir?
She's still flying, right? She's still 25 feet in the air?
She is.
Yeah, she's just restrained in the air.
Okay.
I think that means you have advantage. Oh, wait, sorry. I was going to get a second throw that I forgot to take.
Go for
it, Ducky.
There we go. Oh, I need to turn off the... Oh, good, you turned off the fire. All right, now it's your turn.
Okay, she should have resisted. So it would have been 6 plus 5, so she should have only taken 5 damage.
Give her
4 back. Oops. Okay, Baldric.
We're going to try this again. Try to get Bink back. Runic Arrow.
You'd have to do more than... You have to do a fuck ton of damage because she's got like super strong con saves.
Yeah, no. I'd say save the runic arrows for weaker spellcasters.
Oh my god. Biggles, make a wisdom check. At advantage because you're an ancestral guardian.
Oh, I almost...
She's currently restrained in the air. Has very little control over her person. You can move restrained creatures around willingly. You're very fast right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess, like, sky tackle to the other.
Yeah. Going full superhero mode. I'm gonna run, jump off this rock, fly across, and check into the boards like a fucking hockey player.
Make an athletics check when you get there.
Holy shit.
You can range if you want to before this.
You know, I should. For sure.
Make an athletics check. Oh no. So
I was thinking about doing this exactly before.
I was thinking move the two of you over here. And I'll bring her down. Whoops. I'll bring her down to here. That's your first attack.
Okay.
Go beyond.
Now I'll say, hello, lovely.
Oh, man.
As you look over and glance at him, and you can see like the ancestor that sometimes helps him cast spells was hovering over him and had placed a hand on his shoulder. And then as he leaps across, his great-grandfather grapples the shit out of this.
Nice.
Out of this thing on the way over. Go for it, Biggles.
You don't need to be reckless because they're restrained.
Oh, no.
That's good shit. Oh, my goodness.
I'm back.
There we go.
Yes.
Ducky
I used my reaction to say, I'm back.
Ducky didn't have a reaction available.
No, I did not.
So I have to roll again. Because she has... No, she doesn't have advantage. That's not a magical effect.
Yeah, that was just a save. That was just the
Fucker!
So could I use my hasted action as the whole, like, body over to the other side and then...
No, because you have to grapple her. You have to grapple her, so this is part of your attack action. So you just completed your attack action. You have your hasted action now.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, he grappled when in midair and then dragged her around.
Yeah, you can only grapple with the attack action. You cannot grapple with the hasted action.
Yeah, but she still grappled because you didn't end the grapple.
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh no, I'm
it's either a grapple or a shove. It depends on what you want it to be.
Yeah, technically I said it was like a body check, so like it would be like a shove just to get her down.
I'll allow it to be like a high speed tackle.
Okay. And then yes, we get one more.
With the same weapon you've been using.
Okay, now I get to use my Ancestral Protector. She is now spirited.
She is indeed spirited.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Does she still have legendary actions?
Oh, she would have. Do I want to teleport? I don't think I need to teleport. When do I get out of this bullshit ass?
You have to make a strength save at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay. Did we have save end programmed on that already?
It is. It's on there.
Hey, my favorite thing. All right, what other bullshit spells can I cast?
Well, I guess she could cast cantrips or something with her legendary actions.
Yeah, but Baldrick's like right on top of her. I guess I could use my other legendary action just to hit Baldrick in the skull for pushing me. Extremely Great Club! Oh my goodness.
Blocked with the pecs.
Okay. What else do I have? What are my once-a-days? I've used that, I've used that. Oh, that's nice. What's the range on that? Concentration up to a minute. Oh god, that's so fucking funny. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'll wait till Aduna gets over here to cast that. It's like, oh shit, I'm in danger. Alright, I'm gonna force Bink to use resources. I'm gonna punch Baldrick in the oh wait, I'm restrained. Never mind. Son of a bitch. God, this is annoying.
I mean, it's like swinging at an invisible creature. Just get the disadvantage, I guess.
Alright. Let me start dealing with annoying. Oh, I get those 3 times a day? Okay, Aduna is clearly the problem. I'm casting Dispel Magic on Aduna. Get out of here with your fucking irritating ass haste. Removing hasted from you. You're gonna be sluggish for a round. That is going to be her turn. Okay, good. I'm glad I had advantage because I rolled a 5 that time. Volfilnir, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God. I should have fired something off earlier, but it didn't matter, I guess. Okay. Alright. Cleansing. I guess the lay on. Does lay on hands? Lay on hands doesn't remove that. Okay. Fuck! She's not prone, she's just all the way over there, right?
Mm-hmm. She's restrained all the way over there.
She's not restrained, she just saved. So.
Oh, right. She's just standing all the way over there. Like a badass!
Badass who just got dropped.
If I fall down that hole, I'm never coming back up. And she's definitely going to knock me over if I walk over that. So, God damn it. I cannot get any sort of range on this. Okay. Fuck. Just fuck. Alright. I guess we're gonna walk over we're gonna try to throw a javelin to at least stop regeneration, I guess. That's a thing.
It seems to only happen when Aduna hits her with Flame Tongue.
Whatever. Okay. Javelin.
Cool. Why is my auto disadvantage not working?
Alright.
Oh, whatever. I'll worry about it later.
Alright. If I could get closer, I would do more things, but I cannot. So. I end my turn.
Extremely Great Club! Oh, Biggles, you did get a crit turn on your temp HP?
I did. Oh, I just didn't apply the temp HP yet. Okay, I was waiting for my turn to end.
It happens right away, so go ahead and throw it on. Because I'm about to hit you in the skull.
Yep.
Oh, wait, you're immune to the frightened condition now. Oh! Who gave you these items?
I don't know, but I love them.
I'm so aggravated. Oh my goodness. I hate fighting Baldric. Oh, it's so aggravating. Okay. Minerva's not here. Bank, you're up.
Okay.
Aduna is currently sluggish.
Did you use Dispel Magic? Did I miss that?
I did.
Okay.
Meaning.
She is the problem. If I let her run over here and hit me again, it's over.
Okay.
Just let me hit you.
Aduna is sluggish, which means that she's just going to be sitting there. She can't use her turn.
Mm-hmm.
You have picked up that she's got a regen that seems to go off at least for fire so far.
Correct. Yeah. True.
Yeah, despite being resistant to fire. So.
Oh, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
I think I'm gonna just turn off the fire resistance.
No, it makes sense. It's a trade-off. Like you deal a subpar damage, but you prevent her from regenerating. So I guess it's a weird trade-off. It seems fine.
It feels weird in the design for the game how that usually responds. Like if it implies a vulnerability. Whatever. I'll just turn it off. Delete.
You hear that, Aduna? Fire's back on the table.
she's like, hold on. I'm gonna fucking hit him. Just give me a second.
I'll be right with you.
Do I move before or after Baldric? Oh, I gotta teleport away from Baldric before his turn comes up. I ain't letting him hit me either.
I'm going to quicken heal.
Oh no.
So I use 2 points.
Son of a bitch.
There. And then
okay.
cast heal on my fearless friend.
Sure, go for it.
And then as an action, I fucking shoot her with a firebolt.
Yeah, by all means. Just fire away.
Get some. No.
Oh, good.
It's very close.
Yeah. Do we determine what her AC is? I'm guessing it's 20 at this point.
It's got to be 18, 19. It's right in there.
Yeah.
You all have been either hitting with a crit or missing, so.
Right.
There's only one way to hit her.
Could you imagine?
That's my turn.
I could. It doesn't sound fun.
Nope.
Alright, Aduna's sluggish! At the end of Aduna's turn, pop goes the weasel. Out of here. She can't move that far, though.
Okay. Me?
Oh man, she can't go that far. This is lame! Okay. It's your turn.
Baldric hears the Oni yell, "This is lame!" and determines that she is in this area.
Is lame. Teleports. She is in...
No, you don't have to tell me. Oh,
I mean, she's not, like, invisible. I mean, she's just invisible. She's not, like, hidden. She's somewhere in this area.
This is just Sarge giving you the benefit of the doubt, since you do have proficiency in perception.
I do. I try to be cognizant of the choices people actively make for themselves. I don't like to punish them.
Okay. In that area, so raging. Spirited. Going on a bridge seems like a death sentence. Yeah.
You're still fast.
I am still fast. I will... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80.
Oh, as a note, that box only represents like her horizontal position. We are in the 3D game now.
Yeah. I will...
But because she's large, she is only... There are only 4 There are only 4 spots in that cube that don't overlap. I guess 8.
Not a cube, though. It's more like a pillar.
Yeah,
that's true, because she
could be 20 feet below the level of the ravine for all we know. I will hold an action for when she reappears.
What are you holding?
Javelin throw.
Okay. Pulls out a javelin. He's like, I'm a hitter. Just you wait. Okay, she reappears.
And throw javelin.
Pissed. Okay. Toggle disadvantage because it's clear that the advantage disadvantage extension is currently malfunctioning.
Gotcha. Oh, that's good. I keep my rage.
Not sure, you did make an attack. Alright. Who do I need to kill? You. I need to kill that fucking sorcerer. What is the range? I hate that I'm always in Dispel Magic range. What are the parameters of this spell? 30 feet from the point of targeting. Okay, I'm gonna fly over from you.
Oh, yeah.
Does she descend? Does she descend at all, or is she still 40 feet up? Okay.
Oh, she does need to descend. Because she needs to hit somebody in the fucking skull. Ooh, who do I want to hit in the skull? I really want to hit Jazzy in the fucking skull, but I don't think I can get to him. I think I was right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5! Come on. 5, 10, 15... Oh, I can't get close to it doing that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No! I have to risk an attack from Aduna if I want to hit Jazzy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ho, ho, ho! I can reach you! You son of a bitch.
She fluctuates midair.
Are you in the air slightly?
Yep.
Okay. First things first. I'm going to target Volfonir. I guess everybody gets targeted from this spell, right? It's like the first person. Revolt and leap to as many as other three targets.
Baldric is beyond 30 feet from the ground.
I'm gonna zap your asses! With chain lightning. Jazzy, are you going to attempt to counterspell or absorb elements?
Absorb elements.
Okay. Please apply the effect. I will proceed with all of the technical stuff and then go through the clicks.
Absorb elements. Is the
one that says edit. The one that does not say damage.
Got it. So I apply it to myself and then edit that. Got it. Okay. Yep. I'm just making sure.
Yep. Just apply it to yourself. I'll edit it right now in the combat tracker.
Well, this won't. The resist all won't apply to this, right? Because it's a spell.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh right. Oh my god! I forgot about your spirited bullshit.
Yeah.
How far away are you from Bink currently? Oh, but you can
the spirited
shield
thing doesn't
him.
matter. I can't shield.
You can shield.
No, it's only 30 feet.
No, didn't it go up in distance, or is that next level?
I don't think it goes up in distance at all.
For some reason, I thought you had something that went from 30 to 60.
No, I'll double check. But I'm
all right. I am prepared to kill everyone. Oh wait, no. Resist. Edit. Lightning. Okay. I am now prepared to kill everyone. Don't you chuckle over there, Ducky. I got something for you.
Yeah, it's only
Dexterity saves! Bink fucking succeeded.
So did I.
Near fucking succeeded. Ducky did not, at least.
There are dex save. I cannot.
There's still bravery in this world.
There's still light in this world, Mr. Frodo.
Does Bink make the concentration? He does.
Yeah, as soon as he saved, I was like, I ain't getting him this time.
Because
because he got resistance, he got half to 18, and then he resisted down to 9, so no.
Good shit.
Even if I hadn't failed the dex save, I still wouldn't have lost the concentration.
Alright, and then I'm gonna hit him with my fucking... Oh, wait, Biggles. I don't think Jazzy has,
the resistance.
Oh, wait, the spirited fall off of Old Boy?
You did make an attack, but you missed.
Oh, yeah, drag spirited back on Kodo?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I don't think you
No, it would be gone. It would be gone because I missed the...
yeah, you missed the javelin throw.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna just bot Bink in the head. Come here!
You have to hit first.
I did.
Oh, attack 21.
The first attack was a 21.
No. I just didn't see it there. I was looking through all the things. I must have looked over it.
I'm not like you fuckers. I know in my heart I hit. Second attack. Well,
I do declare that I hit.
Oh, that's a shit roll. Okay. 6-1-1. Ugh. Oh god, whose turn is up next? Okay, Volthanir's next.
You said such relief.
Well, it wasn't Aduna. Aduna's big. I have to teleport away from Aduna where she tries to hit me with her big sword. Volthanir, you're up.
Alright. I walk 1, 2... wait. How's this work? 15 feet in the air. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to issue a champion challenge to Kodo Zakora.
Oh, okay. Let's see if it works.
And I'm going to use my Amulet of the Devout. Because this is not a spell, I am allowed to say... Let's try it. Oh, well. All right.
Oh,
so that.
I need to toggle that. That's a magic effect, huh?
I guess you could call it a magic effect. It's not a spell, though. So
it's a channel divinity. Channel divinities are magic effects.
Yep. I wasn't contesting the GM's ruling. So, I'm going to cast Warding Bond on Bink.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Did I put that on? I put that on Bink. Great, cool.
You did.
All right. And that was like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, cool. That is my turn.
All right, whose turn is up next? Binks or Adunas?
Does Koto use a legendary action to cantrip us now that we're within 5 feet?
Oh, the second spot.
I do think I have time to cantrip one of you before I have to flee from Aduna's sword. Okay, so I don't like Bink the most, so I'm going to... I think I'm just going to extremely great club him. I don't think I care.
Within 10 feet, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, before you deal the damage, I'm going to intercede with interception.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
She did not see me intercept anything before, so unless she'd been watching us intently.
What is the wording on interception? This is pro player. Don't be upset.
All good, all good. And interception is whenever a creature I see hits a target other than me within 5 feet of me with an attack, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus my proficiency bonus. I must be wielding a shield or a simple martial weapon to use this.
I'm going to have to manually reduce his damage afterwards. Drop the effect on her, but I think this is about to get caught up in the resistance.
It is there.
All right. Where is my... Okay, so Valk's DC rolled a 9. So it was 10, 18, 19, 26. 26 halved would have been 13. And then 9 plus 5 would be 0.
So the damage reduction happens after resistance?
I believe so.
I thought... Okay. I'm just...
I think for the sake of me not getting tilted by Fantasy Grounds, I'm going to just let it get calculated as part of it. But I think you're resistant to the damage, and you're reducing the incoming damage. So I feel like it would happen afterwards.
It's an afterwards? Alright.
I feel like it should trigger afterwards.
Okay. That makes sense.
So the reduction happened first and then the resistance before.
Okay, well. I'll go with Joe's ruling because that's also simpler for coding. You take only 6 damage. Okay.
Right, I take 6
Bink,
as well.
It's your... Oh, you do. Bink, it's your turn!
Oh, where is that damage?
She is right there.
By myself?
I just upped it on you manually just now.
Oh, okay. I was trying to just track damage to myself with the whole thing.
Yeah, I just don't think it would have dragged out properly because it's like text effect.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. Got it. Cool. I have taken the 6 damage.
Alright, Bink. What the fuck you got this time?
Gonna use the Wand of Lightning Bolts.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's my action. Fail. And then I'm going to quick question about she has a 10-foot reach. Does that have disadvantage on ranged attacks because I'm within melee but not within 5 feet? I can't remember that.
No, that only happens when a non-friendly creature is within 5 feet of you.
Thank you. Awesome. I will quicken a cantrip at her face.
Okay. Go for it.
Firebolt.
Damn.
And I'll bad touch her because I used meta magic.
Oh wait, does Firebolt... Is she affected by Firebolt because she's immune to...
She's not immune
spells?
to fire.
Not immune to fire.
Oh,
It's charms.
She was resistant.
It's she's got something to do with charms. That's why she fucked with your...
Well, interesting, because command isn't a charm.
I thought it was.
Oh wait, maybe...
Not immune to charm. She has limited magic immunity, so spells of 1st through 3rd level can't affect her if she doesn't want them to.
Oh, so cantrips still work.
I have always ruled that cantrips should go through, because otherwise you're just saying wizards and other folks just can't participate, period.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, I'll go look up and see what the rules gate has to say later about it. But I've always hated limited any of the match communities also invalidating cantrips.
Okay.
Yeah, are they going?
Oh, they're absolutely teleporting the fuck out of here. They do not want you doing literally anything. You are not allowed, Ducky.
Back to session 1 through 3.
Oh my god. 5.
Next turn, I'm just gonna use divine sense and just lock down where she is, because I can't use my action for anything else really.
I am going to pull out a javelin and hold that to throw when they appear. I think that's the best I can do.
If you throw or use an ammunition weapon, then you are making
okay.
And you can't use divine
I'm gonna hold it with a great weapon master swing though.
It's not a great weapon, so you can't do that.
Oh fuck! I need a bigger javelin! I need a bigger javelin!
Baldric, you're up!
Get there. And...
Oh, was that 80 feet?
I2... That was only 65.
Oh, you still have 15 then.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I'm sure you can make it closer.
Yeah, I just don't want to bunch too much.
Well, I was thinking you didn't want to be on the... My bad.
And I'm going to hold a javelin for when she appears. Which will be right about nowish.
Die, fuckers!
Oh my god.
No disadvantage.
Well... Oh, she did heal. Nice. No fire damage. Oh. No, Ducky should have had disadvantage. Roll another d20, Ducky.
Okay.
Oh, it's still enough. Okay. Roll a d20 for me, Biggles.
I don't have disadvantage.
You do. She is 30 feet in the
30
air.
feet, yeah.
Oh, in the air. Okay,
Wait.
gotcha.
30 feet. What's the range on javelin?
20.
It's 30.
Oh, it's 30, 120. Never mind. You're good.
Yeah, okay.
You fuckers. I'm so sick of you. Okay. It's time. I have waited so long for this moment.
Okay.
She points at the location between all of you.
I would like to counterspell. At level 3.
I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna hit this fucking sorcerer in the fucking skull.
All right.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You mean our skull?
I got this one. I didn't get a chance to just do it.
Valk, you take 12 damage.
I take 12 damage. I'm at 32. If I can
Y'all,
modify my own HP.
If I'm in range, let me spirit shield
I
because I can
missed.
damage her back.
Valk is taking half my damage for me, so you can.
Oh, well, he wants the spirit shield anyway because he wants the damage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yes.
okay.
But you can't reduce.
No. I want it for
damage.
Biggles.
Yeah.
I want it for. Actually, we're gonna undo this. Valk and Jazzy, reduce your damages by 12.
There's a narrative behind this.
There is narrative. Biggles wants it so badly, and I'm not taking it from him. Biggles, apply the effect.
All right.
Oh baby. 46.
I actually don't have the ability to adjust my wounds.
Oh, you do on your main tab, right?
On your character sheet, yeah.
I got it real quick. 34.
Oh, there it is.
You go to
okay. I used to be able to do it from the combat tracker, and I just got hung up when I couldn't do it there.
All right, Biggles, has the effect been applied?
The effect has been applied.
Okay.
Been waiting 2 years for this.
I know you have been, buddy. I got you. So I gotta hit Jazzy in the skull. So first we need to extremely great club him.
No.
Oh my fucking god! Valk, you take 8 damage.
I take 8 damage because partially resisted.
Yours can't.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 4.
It's 4.
Sorry, I missed the other part. You take 4.
And then I get to roll.
Now, Biggles, for your sake, as you reached out and yanked your spirit shield, the grandmother you recognize appears in front of Bank and blocks most of the blow. And behind you appears the silhouette of a man who looks so much like you that it's eerie.
Ooh.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and he says in giant, I'm going to do this for you.
Oh shit.
And then he pulls out an enormous javelin off of his back and throws it directly at the fiend. Roll damage, Biggles.
I already did.
Okay.
I rolled 12.
He takes 12 force damage, and she looks over at you, and she says, "Oh no."
For those that can't see it but already guessed, the giant translation says, "I am here, son."
Oh, nice.
Baldur finally
wow.
has real
Very sad. It's a very sad confirmation about what happened to his dad, and why he was an orphan.
She's 10 feet off the ground.
She is, because she had to hit Bank in the fucking skull.
That means she's within reach of me.
Oh,
Yes.
is she? Oh, son of a bitch.
She is.
She didn't
wait,
even
is
need
she?
to be that close. I should have made her higher. Fuck.
She was annoyed by getting thwarted by counterspell.
It's a DM mistake. I'll let it go.
A hot-headed fiend getting mad at being counterspelled.
I was mad about it.
All right.
I didn't even need to be that close. I forgot about Fireball.
We're roaring up.
But I wanted to hit you, too.
Oh!
Second attack.
It rolled up a 20 on my eyes. Ah, shit.
That's how it goes. And since I used my amulet before to use it to make my channel divinity free, I'm going to issue another champion challenge.
Okay, go for it.
I swing twice, hoping to do something. This time, though, it works.
Oh, let me go ahead and roll another whiz save for her. She's bad at them, but let's see if she gets it. Nope, she rolled another 10. Well.
All right. So I swing. These are like potential smite swings, just missing. But now Volthnir says, "Stand and face me."
No.
You don't have as much of a choice in this matter. As Channel Divinity goes through, she cannot move more than 30 feet away from me. Period.
Okay. Oh, you're next to Bink. At the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, when is Bink's turn? Okay, you're right. It's
next.
after Bink's turn. I have to teleport to get the fuck away from these stupid fuckers over here.
Yeah.
I can't ever let these fuckers do what they want. Alright. I'm a target the two of you. Oh, maybe not. I'm a target. Oh.
Oh my.
I'm a target the two of you. Oh, good. You both failed. Here's a little acid splash for you.
Before you... okay. That's
I don't
fine.
think you can shield acid splash.
I'm not shielding it. I would be using my paladin ability, but it's fine.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I'll transfer
fine.
that over too.
No, I don't need to. Bink's doing okay. But I take 7 additional damage.
Yes, you do.
So I will mark that off.
Whenever I see Acid Splash, I just immediately think of Elemental Adept.
Yeah, I know, dude. It was a good call. You had a lot of fun with that.
Too much fun.
Okay, it was Minerva.
The point I was misusing it.
Next, Bink, back to you.
Okay. She's heavy. Baldric is still hasted, right? That hasn't dropped off yet?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm good.
I do need to dispel him, though, because he can't be allowed to use his ancestor again on me ever again.
Bink looks at the fiend and says, Koto, and fires off Rothlum's psychic lance at her.
Oh. You have to say her full name.
I closed her art. But I
also on the combat tracker. Or hover over her token.
There we go. Koto Zakora. And
it's true name magic. You gotta say the full name.
Yeah, thank you. But like I can see her currently. But
yeah, go for it.
But this is the first time that I've used it on her.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't like that at all.
What spell is that?
That's a new spell from Fizban's Treasury of Dragons.
I'd look at those.
She's
also incapacitated.
Correct.
Did you drag the... Oh, the fact is on. Hey! I love when things work automatically. Yep. I don't think she was concentrating on anything, so that doesn't matter. When does this end?
I believe my next turn?
Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Tap the button. She's incapacitated. Can't take actions.
This is the moment where Bink is like, yeah, well, we have a Hulk.
Love it.
Aduna, it's your turn.
Oh, shit. And they can't escape.
They can't escape this time.
I needed her close enough to the
your thing if you haven't.
Oh, yes. We pull out the flaming great sword.
It erupts with light again.
I am going to shove first, and I'm going to give them disadvantage on it.
I don't know if that's going to matter because she's...
Oh, is she...
she's got like a hover... She's got a hover speed. I don't really think hover creatures can really be prone if they're airborne.
Okay, well then I'll just hit them. We will just whack. Where's my buttons?
I suppose they're not, because the creatures that are also say they're immune to prone. If you'd like to, you can just shove her. Incapacitated creatures automatically fail grapple contests, so she's just proned.
Yeah. Wait, is that the case for incapacitated?
It is in the rules for how the grapple condition functions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's under grapple. Incapacitated creature auto fails grapple.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah,
it isn't under the conditions. This came up in Critical Role once because Sam and Marisha knew this is how it worked, but Matt didn't have that reference on his DM screen, so it didn't matter.
Yep. You succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated.
With advantage, motherfucker. 2. Well, there's a hit.
Okay, nice.
Third swing. Oh no, sorry, it was push. Swing.
You still have your giant. You still have your great weapon swing. Oh, okay, that expired. So technically, your damage applied. You would have swung anyway, and I know how you are, so you would have gone for the whole fucking thing anyway. So, the second attack was a great weapon swing because it got great weapon swing damage.
Oh well.
So that's your third attack.
Okay, and then we have action surge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Am I still? What's my? Okay, we're gonna do another great weapon swing, I think. Yeah. Badoop.
Yeah.
All those ones.
Good smack.
Okay.
Damn.
It'll be non-lethal. I'll hit them across the side of the head with the flat of the blade, and just they do the head bobble as they fall over.
Gonna Zorro them.
I don't know what that means.
You mark them with a Z, so they know that. So the devil knows who sent them.
No.
No.
No, like one of the things that he does, that I remember from one of the movies.
He swats somebody on the temple.
Yeah.
Knocks him unconscious.
Well, as that harrowing battle comes to an end, one of the enforcers walks forward and pours a potion on top of Kodo Zakora, and she pops up furious.
Bink walks up to her with a hand out and says, I had to wait for you to be where we could get to you.
She is lawful evil. She will shake your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll say, another time.
Mm-hmm.
Without rules, just remember, you wouldn't be here.
She gives you the most insane smile.
She's like, I know.
She's a fiend. Nothing we can do to her on the material plane really matters.
No, but she wouldn't be on the material plane if there hadn't been rules. That was all I wanted to say.
All right, for defeating Kodo Zakora, you all receive not just 500 gold, but an additional 5,000 for beating her.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
5720.
Another potion of invulnerability.
Yeah.
He says, well, and she looks towards the mountain, but then looks towards your necklace and says, we'll see if you make it.
I know, you have wasted our time. Fuck.
How many
You wasted your own time.
I mean, I swung as hard as I could.
Congratulations, friends. You have defeated Kodo Zakora, head enforcer.
Oh, man.
The artwork for her is awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Once that popped up on the screen, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Baldrick's continued immunity to anything I can really definitively throw at him is just so frustrating. I hate every instance where I have to try and fight Baldrick. All right. Oh, we're gonna take a little bio break here.
Okay.
Come back at the 25-minute mark.
Oh.